And then you deal with big brokers like the C.H. Robinsons and Coyote and places like that. And they don't have any trucks. Do brokers have a blacklist? You know, will they keep a list or whatever of carriers or drivers they don't want to work with anymore? I think some of them probably do, but I think they do it to their own detriment, and I'll tell you why. I've had conversation with a couple of drivers that I know recently, and that was one of the topics that we discussed. And while I think that there are certain brokers out there that will keep a blacklist, so to speak, I think they do it to their own detriment. Let's take J.B. Hunt, for example, and Mercer or Werner. These big companies, they have their own trucks. They can move freight themselves, and I don't know if it's an overabundance of freight in their system or if it's a shortage of equipment or a shortage of drivers, whatever the case may be. They do from time to time broker out loads to other carriers, large and small. And while there are some, let's call them bad apples in this industry, just like there are in every industry, I think that brokers who maintain a blacklist and hold grudges, I think they do so to their own detriment, because they've committed, they have to move that freight. Yeah, some shippers aren't going to balk too terribly much if you bump a load back a few days here or a few days there within reason. But they need to have their shipments moved out. And if you can't keep up, shame on you. They'll find someone who can. And then you deal with big brokers like the C.H. Robinsons and Coyote and places like that. And they don't have any trucks. So they can't move it on their own. They have to have carriers. So again, you blackball or blacklist people, you do it at your own detriment. I've had a couple of them tell me that, I was crazy for trying to get the kind of rates that I typically get. I've had a couple of them tell me because I demanded that they pay me what they owe me for detention. I've had a couple of them tell me they wasn't going to work with me anymore, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to invest my time, effort, and equipment to move this freight, then have to invest more time and more effort to try to collect the money that's owed me. If you're not going to pay me the detention, if you're not going to pay me layover or whatever, I'm not going to haul your freight. And I'm going to tell others that I encounter within the industry, others that I may be able to spread the word to through YouTube. I'm going to tell them, hey, beware of these folks. While they'll pay you what they owe you on the rate confirmation, don't count on them giving you an updated rate confirmation to reflect, detention or layover pay or anything like that. So, what goes around comes around, just like with everything else. But I think that the brokers and even carriers who want to blacklist people, I think they do so at their own detriment. but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Give me your feedback, because this is kind of an interesting topic in my opinion, and I would like to see what others think about it. So post your comments below, hit that like button and the bell to be notified whenever new videos are posted, and I'll talk to you next time. See you, bye.